They probably have people telling them, this is how you have to execute this. But at the same time, like someone has to stand up for the boys. Someone has to, stand up for their Marines and be like, no.
Yeah. You got to be able to, speak on behalf of people that, not to say can't speak for themselves, but, I mean, the lower ranks and the lower classes can't exactly do too much. So, I get what you're saying.
No. And from a leadership perspective, like if you have to fall on your sword to make the right decision, like make it. That's the right thing to do.
No, 100%. And now that you mention it, that had to have been a weird, like, I don't think I've talked to anyone, I think maybe Major Geiger about it, but I think that was, like, off the record, and I don't remember it. But I don't remember talking with anyone who was, like, in a leadership position about how to handle the whole COVID thing. Because, like, they're just like us. They're just, a little older and have higher ranks, so they had to have felt the same thing to a degree. I mean, that had to have been weird for them to try to force this on people, even though they didn't want to do it. But
Yeah. No, I mean, it would be disingenuous for me to believe that like all of them were like against us in a sense. I feel like it comes down to like their career as well. If who is that? There was that major who spoke out against the Afghanistan withdrawal who just got like he got all his shit back too. I can't remember his name.
oh,
Yeah, something like that. It starts with an S.
yes,
Um,
I got to pull.
but I remember. Yeah, no, definitely. He was. I mean, he fucking came out and he's like, "This is bullshit," and he got fucked for it. And I think very recently they just came back and like reinstated all his shit, gave him like an honorable discharge, like all that kind of shit. And I was like,
Yeah.
that's the way it should be. Like, if someone has to speak up at some point and um, look out for the people below you because lower enlisted especially like you don't have that kind of voice, and if you do, you're just gonna get fucked.
Yeah. Stuart Scheller, that's his name. And Stuart, I know you watch the show. Can you get on here, please? I haven't tried reaching out to you. Just get on. I need the viewership, please.
If he watches it, that's incredible. I mean, I know a lot of people that saw him when he came out and said that and was like, "Fuck yeah, it's about fucking time someone fucking says something."
Well, it's crazy. I remember when he had his, I guess it was his court martial after that. They ruled him, I don't know if it's like not guilty is the phrase, but they basically said, like, he didn't do anything wrong. He just called out he just asked for accountability for his chain of command, which technically isn't wrong. I think they had a beef with it because he did it in uniform or something. But
Who cares at that point? Who cares? We talk all the time. We harp about be a critical thinker. Don't be a yes man. Like if something's fucked up, say something, and then you fucking say something and you get fucked because of it. Like, good for him. I have all the respect in the world for him coming out and doing what he did, and I don't know anyone that says anything differently.
no, yeah, agree. I think we forget, like, because what you just articulated is perfect. You have to be a critical thinker. You have to try to, go against the grain, I guess, if you will. But we forget that part of that is you have to be willing to risk, pushing the boundary or saying things that probably don't want to be said, or just being unpopular if that's the case. But that's part of our role.
Yeah, fuck it. Who cares? I mean, like I understand to a degree, like you have your career, you have your family, blah 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 blah. I get it, but like you got boys underneath you that are relying on you, and if it push to shove, like if it takes you like kind of stepping up to the plate and taking a swing at it, being like, no, this is not it. Like, how are we gonna sit here as an institution and hang people out to dry for that, and then turn around and be like, you need to be a critical thinker? Okay.